Just like other tech professionals, I had the stock concentration problem, which also kind of, turned into a financial risk. Don't put all your eggs in a single basket. So for me, it was happening that way. Like everything was going to that single basket. It's kind of this anxiety where you don't really have a lot of options at your disposal, but you don't want to do something. As soon as you wake up, the first thing you look at is the stop numbers. It came a point where I need to really figure this out. Do I need to liquidate my existing stock and, incur a huge tax bill or figure out a different vehicle? I didn't know like about the whole exchange fund concept until I was actually trying to educate myself. And the exchange fund was never something I've been exposed to. I've heard of the term before, but I just didn't know like how it operated or, how exactly this would work out in terms of the stock concentration I had. And I'm not a financial expert and I don't want to be one. I want to, actually go learn about these things, the basics, and then let the experts handle that. All of that was available for me on the Cash platform. The process itself was so simple and transparent compared with the traditional, platforms and funds, which were too opaque. It's very difficult for me to really understand what is it that I'll be getting in return and what kind of risk am I, putting myself into. With Cash, no problems. And I like the transparency as you're investing certain things, the outcomes you should be expecting, looking for, and more importantly, the risks. This really helped me out also from an education standpoint where, okay, I'm learning more about the investment. I'm learning more about, different kinds of vehicles and taxation, etc. Hedging against the risk of much more expertly curated portfolio of funds like that is something that gives me more confidence. It's been about 3 years. I don't have to wake up every single day and look at my stocks anymore because my risk is well managed at this point. And exchange fund also, this is not a panacea by any means. It has its own factors that you have to keep in mind. But more importantly, like what it's done for me is close to being a miracle. And I think it could be for you also.